Good morning, family and friends. This is our third time meeting, once as the San Diego Genealogy Research Group. Our initial meeting, then we had a training session last Tuesday, and now we're following up another meeting. So I just pray everything goes smooth. It's all good. It's all God. Showtime. Here comes Marcia. How are you, Marcia? She's connecting. Hello?
Well, hello. I'm having problems. How are you?
Hi. What challenges are you having?
Well, you sent me the link through Cecile,
Yes.
and when I try to get on Zoom, it says that I'm not allowed. Probably because I'm not on that list of invitees,
Oh,
and I can't find
I'm here.
my message.
hello, Marcia. Hello, Rev Otis.
Okay.
Okay, so
Plenty.
Captain, do you know how you signed in the last time?
Yeah, but I don't have that message. I can't find that message. I've been looking and looking. It's real.
You don't have that on any of your emails?
Can't find that email for nothing. I've been looking all kinds of ways. Several days, several times, and I can't find it. And Cecile found out her thing, something had gone into her trash bin, and she didn't know how it got there. Okay. All of my trash was empty last night. Now, I don't think I have it that way. It automatically goes to trash.
All right, I'll send. All right, I'll send you another invitation.
Great.
Okay.
Okay,
And it's going to be on email. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Great.
Hello. How y'all doing?
Very okay. I made it in time and with no problem. I didn't have a single problem. Oh, you give good instructions.
Thank you. All right. How's things
Did
been?
I see someone?
How's things been going with
Did I
you?
see someone
Rev?
else's face? Did I see someone else's face
Yes.
come in your door? Yes. And who is that?
Introduce yourself, Rev. Otis, introduce yourself.
Yeah, Otis Renford here. What else do you want me to say?
Are you a new member?
No, I've been around for a while, just been inactive for a little bit.
Okay. My name is Marcy Hackley. I have been the membership chairman for 3 years at least now. This is my second term around. And I suppose I was not there when you joined this last time.
No, I did my last membership I did online, not at a formal meeting.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask you, if you don't mind, for your name and telephone number and email. Have you already joined?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You've talked with, you've.
Okay, let me help you with that. I have an area over on the side here, Otis and Marcia.
Yeah.
And it's called chat. Look over on the right-hand side of your screen. Do you see where it says chat? There's a whiteboard screen.
No, I see a small picture of Otis
Okay,
Yeah, I know where the chat feature is and how to use it. I can just send her that through
Okay,
chat.
there you are.
yeah, just do that, Otis.
I've got you.
We'll get,
Okay, will do.
do that,
Okay.
Otis. Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Somebody else coming in, huh?
Oh yeah,
Otis Renford.
it's gonna be smooth. Here comes
And
Marty. Okay.
yeah, okay. I want to be talking to Otis, right? There we are.
I'm sending you a chat that should come just to you with my name, email, and phone number.
Okay,
Okay?
that'd be great. So you're gonna get back to the main? Ah, crap. There we are.
Hey, I just sent it, and it should be
I have
only
it.
on, okay, good enough.
Good. Thank you.
Mhm.
I'm not so good on these chats and everything.
No problem.
Okay, now we need to, we're going back to the video.
Yes, the video is still in session.
Okay, but I can't get back to the.
If you want to get out of chat, just go back to
There
that
we
chat
go.
icon and click.
Okay.
Hello, this is Esther White.
Hi, Esther.
Hi, Marcy.
How are you?
Oh, not so good, but I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here. Old people. I know. My granddaughter said old people. That's right. Not a good day.
Well,
I
just
just
hope
got
she lives to be that long.
washed up. I feel like I ran a mile.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Um, is that somebody else coming in?
I'm in. Can you guys see
Oh.
me?
Yes.
There's
Hi,
Margaret.
Margaret.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Margaret. I'm trying to take names down as people come on board.
Okay.
Good morning. Can you hear me okay?
Oh, who is this?
Hi,
I
this is I haven't been to a meeting in I'm out of state and I haven't been to a meeting in like a year, but this is Mamie Morales.
You're not coming in.
Oh, it's Mamie Morales.
Jerry?
The iPad is Renee Livingston.
Well, it's right up, if you look at that, let me mute myself. You go on and try.
Don't go far.
Hello, Marcy.
Yes.
This is Marva Graves.
Barbara Graves?
Marva,
Marva.
Marva.
Marva Graves.
Well, we're up and running.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Margaret,
Yes, I'm here.
would you please take over?
Okay. Have Carla came in yet?
Who?
Carla Pierce.
No.
Okay, because she was trying to get in. Let me see what number she called me in.
You know, I did want to let everybody know we appreciate your contributions, and we want to be able to work out the bugs, and that's one of the reasons why we're here, is to see each other, stay connected. And this Zoom process, we'll be working with you as a group and as an individual, and it's going to take a minute for us to get up to speed. So please be patient with us.
Thank you, Jerry.
Just a minute, I'm gonna make sure Carla got the correct passcode.
Well, while she's doing that, that's what's happening. Like a couple other people have called, and they're having a few hang-ups, and so this is part of this process. Can you imagine how it is with our kids, how they're doing it going to school? Not easy.
Okay, because did I give you a 0 or it's a number, it's a 0, not a O.
And I can't
7
do this
0
to Marty.
U to U. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay, Carla's trying to get in. She thought it was a O instead of a 0, so she's gonna try to get in.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine.
All right.
So good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I emailed out an agenda to everybody. Did everybody get that?
I did not.
Yes.
I didn't look.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'm not mad at you. I got on my email today, and I have hundreds of emails in there. I need to just kind of really go through and pick, but so much stuff been going on, I just haven't had time. But anyway, I'm going to try to do that this weekend. Anyway, I'm going to call the meeting to order, and we're going to start out with roll call. So Esther, since your picture's up, why don't you start off?
Oh, I'm Esther White, and I'm researching Hamlin, Baden, Booker, and Jimston in Oklahoma, Texas, and the Whites in Georgia. And haven't been able to do much lately, but it's always on my mind. I gotta get back to it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all.
Okay. Who's next? Just chime in. Why don't you go next, Marcy?
Okay. What am I supposed to do?
We're doing roll call.
No, but I mean, how do I get in? Can you see me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. My name is Marcia Hackley. For the past 3 years, I've been the membership chairman, and I want to try to keep up with these names until I have a chance to talk to Cecile. I am researching Turner's, Bells, Freeman's in Bradley County, Arkansas, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Okay, that's it for me.
Okay. Renee, why don't you go next?
Okay, I'm Renee Livingston, and I'm researching from Texas, Pollock, Texas, Lufkin, Texas, Claiborne, Jackson, Jones, and there are a few more, but I wasn't prepared for roll call, so those are the ones that I'm doing right now. And I'm gonna stay non-video for reasons unknown. I'll join you face to face because I know how important that is. I'll join you face to face next time.
Okay.
Thank you, Marva. No, Renee. Okay.
Mhm. Okay, Marva, why don't you go next? I
Good
can't
morning.
see everybody, so I'm just guessing on who's on here.
Good morning. My name is Marva Graves, and my husband is Don Graves, and we're searching Crooms, Glass, Bar, Washington, and Graham between Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. Thank you.
Okay. Otis?
Otis Renford, searching mainly in Georgia, central Georgia, for Renfords, Brown, Tinsley, and several others, but those are the major ones.
Okay. Okay, Cecile.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Cecile Freeman. I'm researching Strickland in Georgia. Strickland, Brewer, Jackson, Freeman, Allen, and Alabama. Researching Freeman, Smith, Thomas and Thomas. That's about it right now.
Okay. Who's next? Just chime in.
Hi, good morning, everyone. This is
Good
Miranda.
morning.
Hi.
What's your name?
It's Miranda Hazard, and I'm researching hazards and Perrys from Rhode Island, Williams from Georgia and Virginia, Miltons and Douglases in Florida, and McCain, Brown, and Brownfield in South Carolina.
Oh. Miranda, would you model your shirt? Would you stand up so people could see your shirt? These are our club shirts, and they're on sale for $20. Look at that beautiful shirt.
Got the logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's blank on the back, but this is the shirt. Very comfortable. I
And
like
pretty.
it. Thank you.
Okay, who's next?
Hi, everybody. My name is Joe Garrett. I am doing the family of Robinsons from South Carolina, from present all the way back to 1800s. I received, I don't know if you see this, I received this pamphlet from my uncle in thumb drive full of pictures. So I have my task ahead of me. And I plan on finding out my father's side of the family, all the way back to the early 1800s. And this is my shirt, if you can see it.
All right. All right. Love it.
And I like that beautiful sunflower too. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. And that's
Okay.
it.
Okay. Who's next? I can't really tell who's out there.
Has Carla?
Jerry, Jerry, can you see everybody?
Yes. Yes,
Could
everybody.
you call on the next, because I can't tell who's there.
All right. How about Gwen?
Who?
Gwen.
Good morning. My name is Gwen Chamberlain. I'm not a member. I'm an honorary member. Thanks to Miss I.B. Marty, who I met 1,000 years ago at Malcolm X and became interested in the work that she and her group were doing. And I've stopped in at a few meetings when we could meet physically down at the San Diego Research Center down in Mission Valley. That's not really the name of it. But anyway, I still have an interest, a keen interest in searching my folks too. My people, as far back as I can tell, when they hit the States, were in Virginia, some parts of Western Virginia, western parts of Virginia. but then we landed somewhere in Mississippi, Lauderdale County area, and Alabama, East Alabama. And my names that I'm searching for diligently are Thompson, Coleman, Austin, Alston, and Pollard. There are many more, but those are the key players that I'm looking for. And Miss Marty, I do plan on joining, and I would like to buy one of your shirts. I'm retired now, and I live, well, semi-retired, and I live now in Sacramento. I was in San Diego for 40 years, but now I moved up here with my daughter, her husband, while they try to start their family. And I would love to be a part of you folks. So thank you for sending me the link, Jerry. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Well, thank you. It's nice seeing you too.
Good to see you, Miss Marty.
You know what?
Awesome.
Hi, I just now figured out how to make mine work. What was the question? Just introducing ourselves?
Yes.
Yeah, we're doing roll call.
Okay, I couldn't hear for a long time. I figured out what was wrong. Okay, hi, I'm Donnie's, and I am finally got everything to work. And let's see, who am I doing? I can't even remember so many people. Okay, Smith and Lindsay and Diggs. That's not really Diggs, because now I found the white guy. He's not really Diggs, so his name is Reed. And then so Robinson is one of my names too, and Randolph and Tucker and but anyway, I had an exciting story to tell you whenever we get to it.
Thank
So
you. Captain Glennie.
Oh, I'm captain today too?
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, Cecile.
It's okay.
Hi, everybody. I'm so happy I got back on. I thought I was lost. I kept feeling slighted, Cecile, because I didn't get on first. I'm Glennie Hines. I keep almost saying Glennie Graham. That's my maiden name. I'm from Mississippi. A lot of folks from Virginia. Gwen, a lot of them, when I saw your last name, I was thinking about that then, because so many people started off, you know, we all started from North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, and Georgia. And I was thinking, I wonder how did our folks get scattered all over the country, and especially all the way out here to California. You know, but anyway, my surnames I'm researching are, oh, I'm out of breath. Vance Booth, as in that infamous John Wilkes Booth. I think I might have some connection. I really have to find out for sure. Carters, Drapers, Grahams, Hudsons, Henderson, Irby, James, Joiners, Johnson, Thomas, and Williams, Rivers. I think that's it, as far as I can remember right now.
Thank you.
So happy to see you guys again.
My name is Jerry Moss. I'm born and raised in Omaha, Nebraska. I moved out in California about 40 years ago. And this is an awesome group. It's one of the foundation research groups for our community in San Diego. And I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm researching the Moss on my father's side and Ellisons on my mother's side.
So Jerry, I don't know, I was able to push this button that said gallery and I can see everybody at once. So
Yes.
I don't know if everybody else can see it. It was on the right-hand side.
Yeah, if they might have it on speaker. Me being the host, I have it on gallery right now so that we can all see each other, because like this is part of our training. I want us to get comfortable seeing each other, putting your guards down and take all your forks away. We don't need nobody with no forks and anything today. We just want to be peaceful and work through this meeting in a positive way, because this train is going down the track and it's going down fast. And you're right, that is one of the tools that we can use. And at some point we're going to use these tools. In the upper right-hand corner, you'll see on your screen, you'll see it says view. view. And if you pick on that view, it gives you an option. Now, in my case, being the host of the meeting, I can do like this. I got the gallery view, but I can put it on speaker like that. And when I put it on speaker, the person who's talking, they get they're on your full screen. So let's try that, Madam President.
Yes. I don't see the view up there.
I don't either. I don't either.
Well,
If
do
you
y'all
put-
see the effects of it now that I'm doing it? Do you
I
see
saw it and I have it.
Do
I
we
have
see
it.
what?
I have it. If you put your mouse up in that corner, then the view will show up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on the phone, on my cell phone, and I
I'm
don't
on
see.
the phone too.
Well, as the host of the meeting, I was able to select speaker view. So whoever talks, they have the bigger picture, and the other members have they're smaller. They're smaller on the screen. Now I'm going to switch it back to gallery. And those are some of the tools of this program. Now we're back on gallery where we all see each other.
I'm off somehow.
May I ask?
I don't, but
I think you're the only one that can see the gallery. You control your own screen.
I have it.
When you hit
I
gallery,
have it.
we can't see what you see because you're.
I
mean, we can control our own screen though.
I have the gallery.
I have the gallery also.
I don't have the gallery.
Renee is black. Does that mean she's not?
Oh,
Her picture's not in there. Yeah.
shucks.
Because her
That's what I mean. How come
camera's not on. She chose to leave her camera off,
Okay.
but she's listening to us.
Okay.
All right.
My screen changed. I can hear everybody, but my screen changed and went back to the original.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to acknowledge when we want to talk? Like,
Okay, and then
hold a hand up, or I wanted to ask a question.
No. Okay, good. Okay.
Have Carla joined us yet? Have Carla joined us yet?
Thank you.
Jerry?
No, she hasn't.
Oh, wow.
What about Tiella? Did anybody contact Tiella?
Yeah, I did via Facebook.
Now,
Denise,
Yes.
I'd like to know the spelling of your last name, please.
Lei, L-E-I.
Okay, thank you.
Question, Jerry?
Yes.
How do I get back to the one where we can only see the person that's talking?
Okay, up in your upper right-hand corner, it says view. There's a real small,
okay.
it says view.
Okay.
If you pick on that icon, it'll give you a choice to have the speaker talking or gallery.
Okay.
Do you see that?
I got it. I'm back.
All right.
Thank you.
Now again,
They have everybody.
excuse me. Again, now that's an example. If one person at a time, when we start asking questions and getting it solved, that's part of this Zoom training that we're doing, and it's very, very helpful. And believe me, within a week, when you dedicate yourself to it, you will be able to host meetings, and that's my goal. I want you, each one of you. That's one of your assignments. While this week is gone, have one Zoom meeting with somebody, and you be the host.
Okay. Okay, is anybody else on that hasn't identified yourself yet? No?
I have a question for you, Marty. Have you been able to do the gallery yet?
No.
Do you see the icon up in the corner?
No.
Upper
The only
left-hand
thing I
side?
see when you're talking, it says that you're talking, and when I'm talking, my name comes up. But
What
there's
about
nothing in the right hand.
What about in the upper right-hand corner? Do you see an icon that says view? Upper right-hand corner.
No.
Put your cursor up there.
If you put your
It's
cursor
there.
on it.
It's there, and I see nothing. The only thing there is the little icon for me to have a full screen. That's it.
Well, that's the
Mhm.
one. That's the one. It gives you a choice to say gallery or speaker.
No, I just put it on and you're full screen. You weren't at first, but no, it's no gallery view. There's nothing in the upper right hand corner. That comes up, it says talking and it has Margaret Lewis. That's it.
I think if you're using your cell phone, you can only see yourself and the person who's speaking. Does anybody use
I'm
a
on the
cell who
no,
can?
I'm on the computer.
Oh, well, on the computer, that when you tap the top, mine doesn't say view, but when you tap the top, it'll give you an option of having switch to active speaker, or there's a little icon that'll come up that it's like a checkerboard. I mean, and as you touch that one, you could see everyone. It doesn't say gallery, but there's a little icon up there that says it has a little like a grid. If you touch the grid, you can see the whole thing.
Okay, no, I don't have anything at all up in the upper right hand corner. Just
No.
it says talking and it has my name. That's it.
Does yours have any pictures at the top or anybody at the top? Any of the members at
No,
the
it
top
have
of your screen?
there's a picture of me, there's a full screen picture of you, and there's a little picture of me on the side because I'm talking, I guess.
That's what I have.
And you're
Okay,
both
Madam President, carry on. Carry on.
Okay. Okay, so everybody introduced themselves, and I think our roll call that we do at every meeting is so important because that's what we're all here for, is researching our family research. And a lot of us have made connections just in doing the roll call when we find out where members are from, where they're researching and their surnames. A lot of us have made connections like that. So I think that's real important when we do that roll call. Also, I encourage you guys, and I don't know how many do it, but on our emails to put down the surnames that you're researching too. I have made a lot of connections doing that, doing just my name and then all of the surnames that I'm researching. I've gotten a lot of people that I email to, and they call back and say, where are your Moors from, or where are your Horns from? And I've made a lot of connections that way. So that's one thing that everybody could work on too, on your email address. Put the people that you're researching. Okay, let me see. Okay, I emailed out an agenda to everybody, and I want to thank Otis. Last month, I didn't even think about, there's so much stuff going on, my mind's not really at it, but I didn't think of having anybody take the minutes, but Otis took the meetings, and Otis, we really appreciate that because I really didn't think about it. Carla was trying to get in. I don't think she's gotten in yet. She's the secretary, and in fact, I didn't think she was going to make it today because she had obligated herself since the pandemic. She had obligated herself for something else on Saturdays through church, and I didn't think she was going to make it. So, Marcy, I saw that you were taking names. Are you taking notes also?
Well, I was trying to eat my breakfast. No.
Oh, okay.
No, do you want me to, or Otis?
Otis, are you taking notes again?
After a fashion, yeah, but I don't want to supersede somebody else's tasks.
Well, I will go ahead, and
Well,
I do have the attendance list.
Okay.
Make sure that that's done.
Okay.
Is there anything else? I'll try.
Well, you could just.
Yeah.
That's more than I have. So if you're comfortable with it, you should probably continue with the minute taking, because I don't have an attendance list.
Well, and we'll go back to Lisa next week.
Yes. Well, next month. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Marcy, is it okay? Is it all right with you trying to do it? Because you're doing this by phone, right?
Yeah,
You're trying to do phone and eat.
right.
It's kind of hard.
Well, you know what? Don't worry about it. Jerry's gonna, this is being recorded, so we could go back and watch the recording to see what
Oh,
was,
yeah,
okay?
that's true. That's
Okay.
true. Okay.
Okay, but Otis, I really appreciate you stepping in last week and taking those minutes. They really helped. And I did send the minutes out to everybody. So it's on your own. One correction that I do want to make on the minutes was Jerry's last name. His last name is Moss. So that's one correction I'd like to make on the minutes.
I had noted that in myself and I changed it in my copy. And
Oh,
it happened because my grandmother was a Ross.
Oh.
And I just automatically put Ross in there when I saw that. But I already corrected it in the copy that I have in my system. But I'm glad you caught it.
Okay. So if everybody else could just read through the minutes and let me know when you're done.
You know, in
Everybody done?
yeah,
Yes.
Okay. Any corrections besides the one with the Jerry's last name? Any more corrections? Okay, I just moved that the minutes would be accepted as read.
I second that.
Okay. Okay. On reports, I really don't have anything to right now, but one thing that I just wanted to mention, I viewed the training tape, and I guess a lot of people didn't know why we changed from meeting at Malcolm X Library. So I just wanted to explain that to the group. When we initially start, we were meeting at the Malcolm X Library. Mark Cherry, who was the director, loved us being down there. He loved what we were doing and stuff for a whole year, our meetings. I never had to worry about if we were going to have a meeting place. When Mark transferred, he got transferred downtown. It was a promotion for him. And the next person that came in weren't so nice to us. We had to book Malcolm X Library from month to month. Sometime we would get the second Saturday, sometime we didn't. And one thing with our group, we were trying to be consistent because of the times that people could come and meet. And the second Saturday seemed like it was an ideal time for everybody. So at that time, I said, well, the Family Research Center, they've been trying. So because it's a markup for them. So I was teaching classes down there, and I approached them, and oh my God, they just couldn't wait. So we have the second Saturday down there for forever. That whatever we want to do. They told me that classroom 1 is mine. And so classroom 1, whenever it's not booked, that's our room. And another plus with being down there, we're down there with everything that we could research for. I know before we were offering people to come in. If you came in before the meetings, we'd help you research, or after the meetings. They had the computer labs down there. And plus it was like not really a halfway point, but point closer to people coming from North County. We do have a lot of people that were in the group that was coming from North County, so they wouldn't have to travel so far inland. And that was meeting. I'm gonna meet. That was that was the purpose of dang. That was the purpose of us having our meetings at the Family History Center. One thing we did say that we wanted to do with Malcolm X, we wanted to keep Malcolm X. We're really like a partner to Malcolm X. We have a shelf down there, a genealogy shelf, and we wanted to keep in partnership with them. So we decided that on Black History Month that we would have our Black History event down there. And we have been. And right now, that's kind of shaky too. We're not, sometimes if you could get in, you can, and if you can't, you can't. And that was kind of the deal last year why we had it at our Black History event at the Skyline Library, because we couldn't get into Malcolm X. So, and in the meantime, Skyline Library wanted us there too. So on 2 different occasions, I went there and done presentations and stuff. But right now, it's just, you just have to catch people when they're in when they're interested and when they're in the mood, because right now, each Black History event that we had have been off the hook. We had put our all into it. We had offered the community a lot to see. We had offered free gifts, raffles, and everything, but we just couldn't get the people out. And they were advertised. They were advertised. I noticed that on Facebook that we have generated new members through Facebook. Whenever we're having a meeting, I always post it on Black San Diego, and we generated a number of members through Facebook. We generated a number of members through our Facebook page that we have on Facebook. So, and a lot of you might not be on that page, but I sent a link in case anybody wants to get in that page, because we have a lot of people from all over who contribute information. The information is Black history information, genealogy, things pertaining to genealogy. So if you haven't checked that page out, check it out, because there's a lot of information on there. So that's kind of the report that I wanted to make. No vice president here today, so no report from him. Nothing from the secretary. Marcy, did you want to report on membership?
Well, there seems to be a lot of members that I haven't met as yet. Since we are essentially continuing the last 3-year term, we just keep right on going until we get settled in and start up with new officers and everything. We really fell into a hole with the COVID. If you don't mind, I would like to call again Roll call. Otis Renford, Esther White, myself, Margaret Lewis, Marie Morales? No, Mamie Morales. Are you there, Mamie? Okay, Renee, uh, Marva, Carla hasn't made it. Cecile, Miranda,
Hello.
and one more. Joe Garrett, Gwen Chamberlain, Janice Lee, Lenny Hines, and Jerry Moss. Host.
You get Don Graves?
That seems to be agreeable.
Did you get Don Graves?
Who?
Don Graves.
John Graves?
Don.
Donald.
Martha.
Marcy,
Uh-huh.
Don is my husband. We're both here at the meeting.
Okay, Graves. Okay, I've got Marva and John or Donald?
Don, Donald. Thank you.
D-O-N.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, that's a good chance. That's a good turnout for today.
Mm-hmm.
So I have no new members other than those. If I missed any, fine, I'll have to get with Cecile so that we can get this updated again. And we keep working on the new membership directory, but it keeps changing so fast. So bear with us. And I finally got another computer. Actually, it's just a tablet, but I got something that I can use, and I can see now. I got my glasses. So I'm glad that everybody has come. And I guess that's the end of what I have. And I'll turn it over to
Okay,
President.
Cecile, do you have a report, Cecile?
I do. First, on the part about the membership, to help Marcy out a little bit, we have right now 23 paid members. We do have more than that. That's how many paid members we have right now.
Oh,
and
good.
And Marcy, I can get you those lists, and I also need to get you the paperwork for the new members that you never received. I've had it ready for you, but need to get that to you.
Okay.
And as far as the treasurer's report, you know, we haven't had meetings in a while, so some of this is old, but I'm gonna bring it all the way up to date, okay? Our beginning membership, not membership, can't even get my words right. Our beginning balance, as a matter of fact, was $1,191.34. And we had members join, and we did have some new members in there. Charlene Murakami, Eric Ferdinand Walters. So those were a couple of our new members. And so there was $85 in membership dues. And then we had the t-shirt orders. So for sale of t-shirts, there was $140 made from that. So that brought our balance up to $1,416.34. And our expenses and reimbursements since the last meeting that we had has been for the printing of the t-shirts, to the same day shirt printing. That was expenses of $165.30. For the passing one of our members, Mr. Felix Green, we sent a check to his wife, $50. And for the post office box rental fee, that was $118. We had expenses of $333.30. And That leaves us with an ending balance of $1,083.04. And that's all that I have.
Okay. And Cecile, I have money from Charlene Murakami for her T-shirt.
Oh, okay.
So I just haven't had a chance to give it to you.
Okay.
But anyway, I'll get that to you.
Okay.
And also, I have the T-shirts. I know there's several members that I owe T-shirts to, and Marva and I talked, so I'm going to meet Marva halfway or meet her up in where her T-shirts. And Renee, I think you ordered a T-shirt also, right? Renee, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Yes. I think we have the two that we paid for already, but I was going to change the size, so I'll talk with you about it.
Oh, okay.
Later.
T-shirts, let me know, and I do have extra. If you send me your mailing information and stuff, I'll put one in the mail to you.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
Okay.
I'll do that. And then I can send you a check. And also, sorry to interrupt, but let me know about my membership dues. I couldn't remember. It's been so long ago since I made application. Please send that, Marty, in an email, a personal email, and tell me my total, and I will put a check in the mail to you.
Okay, that's fine. And
I'm going to send you my address right now.
And another thing with Gwen, this is so funny, and that's why I was telling you guys about the surnames and stuff in your email. Gwen didn't know my name. She knows me by IB Marty. That's my email address, ibmarty@aol.com. That's also my license plate. And this is really funny, but this isn't pertaining to our meeting or anything, but I just want to share this with you. My license plate is IB Marty. The other day, last week, I got Facebook. I got a message from this young lady. She said, I need help and I'm in your driveway. And I was saying, dang, who is this? What's this about? Then I looked at the name, and it was a name of one of my co-workers' daughters. So anyway, I said, I thought it was somebody trying to scam me or something. So I went down, and this lady evidently lived in some kind of halfway house or something in the neighborhood, and she was being abused. And she saw my license plate and she knew who I was. And I just thought that was so darn funny, because Gwen always, when I see Gwen, she don't say hi, Margaret, or hi. She said, oh, hi, IB Marty. So I thought that was really something for this lady to know that this is where I lived at by the license plate on my car. I'm just sharing. But anyway, yeah,
nice.
we were able to call her stepfather, and he came and picked her up and everything. So just sharing that.
Before you move on, Marty.
I'm sorry.
Could we go back to Cecile real quick? I didn't get her total in the treasury was how much?
You want the ending balance? The ending balance is $1,083.04.
And Marty, I have a question for Cecile.
Okay.
With this technology, and we're talking about different expenditures, have you considered having a Venmo account where money can be exchanged that way?
No, I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
Okay. Well,
I don't know.
That's
anything
we
about
have never
that.
had anything except just straight check.
Okay. Well, just so you know, what it is you have an account and you could transfer money across the internet without sending checks and without sending out. They give you a code, just like you have a code, your own password. It's called Venmo, and you can send money back and forth. And if you have an account, people can send money into that account. I was just bringing it up to what's going on now and with this here COVID situation.
One of the things, Jerry, we write very few checks. We actually don't. We don't have a lot of expenses, anything like that. You know, just a few times a year. So, I mean, that's up to whatever you guys want to do.
Well, you know what, Cecile? What I think Gary's talking about is something like PayPal, where members, instead of sending checks in, they could send it directly to the account. Is that what you're talking about, Jerry?
Yes.
Oh,
Uh-huh. And you know what? I thought about that too, because Cecile, I've been intending to tell you that because everything it seems now when you pay for it, it's like a cash app or PayPal or something like that, where they could send it directly and it goes into your account. You don't have to exchange money at all. And for members that's out of town or whatever, because are, you know, just like what's going on now, we don't see each other. And just like I've been holding on for $20 from Charlene for whenever we went to go and pick the checks up, you know, the shirts up. So that might be something, you know, we need to look into, is to just do that, where people they could go straight on the internet and just send it to Cash App or whatever. Because I notice a lot of companies, a lot of organizations, that's what they do.
oh, yeah, that's true.
And that applies. That applies when we start reaching out and asking for donations to support our group. We'll have it's best for them to have a central location that represents us, that that they can do it quickly, and they have records of it, and it's tied into our account, and it just makes things that much more smoother.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Now I have a question for you, Marty. As far as what you guys are talking about now, I understand. I mean, as far as a cash app, more or less like a cash app. But excuse me. I think Jerry is talking also about reaching out donations and stuff. Well, we do have a limit, don't we? Still have a limit as far as, what is that, 501c?
I was about to bring it up. Yeah, it's like 2,000 something, right?
Yes, I think it's
Yeah.
2,400.
But that's the money that we can have on hand at the end of the year.
And
right? That's cash amount that we can have on hand for our taxes.
yeah. The only reason we need a lot of more money is if we have some type of project. And I was thinking about, when would we decide that we're going to go to Utah? Remember, we had talked about having.
Hey,
we're not
yes,
doing
we
it
did
now.
talk about it. No, I know, not right now, but that is something that we really, really want to do, because back into a field trip up to the archives in Pierce, but the archives up in Pierce not even worth the trip. So we could not going up there. I went up there and it's nothing. They have no more than what we can get on our home computers.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, we could talk about, hey, I'm retired now, I can go anytime when all this stuff
Well, with COVID going on, we're not going anywhere.
I know.
Which, yeah,
anytime, but that's something that I really, really would like to do.
Yeah. But the other thing is, because of COVID, we won't be doing the Christmas luncheon. So we don't really need money now.
You always need money.
Oh, we always need the money.
Really?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do with it?
Put it in there and then work with it.
We could give scholarships. We can talk to the kids. We can share. They're technically savvy. We can go to the schools and teach them ancestry. They're taking these DNA tests. We got to pass this knowledge down to other people. And you got to think big.
Well, that's why we got you, Jerry.
Hey, I just switched it to speakers, so we see you real loud and clear, Captain.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay. Does
I have
anybody
one
have any?
thing.
Oh,
I have
okay.
one thing to ask you, Marty, about the Sizzler. I think that this is me. I think that we should get that check back from them. It's been almost a year, and that way I can put that back as in the account. Because
Okay.
I was thinking about that
Okay. Oh, that's the check for the deposit for the Christmas party, right?
for this year.
Well, let's think
Yeah.
positive and think that this is going to be over and we could do that. No, I'll call the manager, but I'll call him. Oh, next month is November.
Yeah.
We're not
Yeah.
gonna be over COVID.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think positive though. Well, your president said that there's gonna be a vaccine in a couple of weeks.
I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. I'm telling you now. Nope.
Oh, I'm not either.
Nope.
No, definitely not.
But okay, anyway, I will I'll get on that. I'll get on that, Cecile.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see. Okay,
Excuse me, Madam President. How much was that deposit?
$75.
That's cool.
But what they did, they just held onto the check, the last deposit we had. Instead of giving it back, they held onto that. So, but anyway, we're going to get on to new business, newsletter update. Our member, Marva, graciously volunteered to do the newspaper, the newsletter. You still volunteering, right, Marva?
Yes.
Okay.
Very
And
good.
she also volunteered to work on the new members directory. So that's something that you're working on too, Marcy. Can you guys work on that together?
You're talking to me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd be willing to help with the newsletter as well.
Oh, all right. All right.
With
Okay.
Marva, I don't remember who we did not have a new newsletter editor after I
No.
left. So if she wants to pick it up and then I would be her assistant, that would be great because I have missed doing that.
And you know what? I'll send the email out to connect you guys with email addresses and stuff so you could communicate back and forth. Okay? Is that fine? Okay.
How about that, Marva? Okay.
And Marva, if you
Yes.
if you'd like, I mean, I have some editing, some photography stuff. So if you want stuff props, anything like that, I can help with that. I mean, pictures and
Great. All right. Great. Thank you.
3 of us could be.
Oh, that's wonderful.
A whole new thing.
Yeah, and you know what? I'll reach out to members who have significant fines or something that they would like to share in the newsletter. Email those things to you guys. And with the membership, you guys already have a list of the people's birthdays, so we could continue that. And boy, thank you guys. That's
Speaking of birthdays, I talked to Harriet's daughter. And Harriet's birthday was in September. And Harriet is 94.
Wow.
So I'm not sure who's taking care of sending out letters or cards, or I think we should send her.
Okay.
At least.
Okay.
She suffering with dementia.
Okay.
But her daughter says physically she's fine.
Great. Okay, Carla sends out cards. So I'll let her know. Do anybody know anybody in the group who's sick or whatever, because we send out goodwill cards, or anybody who has any deaths in their family, or
Well, hopefully all mine are finished for a while.
oh my God, you're lucky. I've been having almost a death a day. A family members are real close. That's why I've kind of been really out of it. But my bad luck from 2018 and 2019 is continuing through 2020. And I'll be glad when 2020 is over. Hopefully things will change.
I've
But
also had, oh, I'm sorry.
no, go on.
I've also lost 3 in the past 3 weeks, 2 first cousins, and then another cousin just buried him on Thursday. So it's been
Wow.
3 in 3 weeks.
That's terrible. And you know what's so bad about it is like most of the ones that I went to, I was go to the funeral to show your respects. That's what I really, really hate, especially somebody that's close to you and stuff. But they all have big families and stuff. And I try to be considerate to, let their families go and not go, and I don't know. That's one thing that I just hate, that you can't go and pay your respects to people who have died.
Yeah.
But anyway, hopefully this will be over soon, because I tell you, this year has really, really, really been bad for me, at least. Okay. The Black History event. Well, I think we're just going to wait on that and see what happens, because it don't look like it's going to happen. We're talking about doing a Black History event on Zoom like we're doing now. Our last meeting that we had at the Family History Center, when everybody shared about the research on their favorite ancestor and stuff, that was excellent, you guys. If we could do that and share it on Zoom, that would be awesome. That would be awesome, because every last one of you done an excellent, excellent job. I mean, you superseded what I even thought that you could do. And I have a lot of faith in you guys, because I said, you know what? Everybody in this group should be able to give some kind of presentations, and you guys really did. And like I said, everybody done a real good job. Even if we do the same ones that you done before that we shared at our last meeting, that would be good. So if we could do something like that for Black History, that would be wonderful. So,
But where would we do it, Margaret?
We'll do it on Zoom, just like this.
But I'm
just
saying,
like
how can we get other people to invited to see it, to share it?
We could, don't worry, we could get it. And just like Jerry, we could invite other people. I could put it on Black San Diego. There's a lot of people that when I put notices on Black San Diego, they get in contact with me and say they're really, really interested, but that particular day something's coming up or something's happening with church that day. But with things, it could be viewed at a different time. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be posted on the Facebook page or on individual Facebook page, and we could even and stuff. Once we do it, it will be out there so people could view it.
So we got to get busy learning how to do these presentations, don't we?
Well, actually, the ones that we done were all, they weren't PowerPoint or anything. That was just all.
No, I'm talking about how to present them, do the presentation on here, on Zoom.
Yeah, well, just to say, all you have to do is get up and talk and show your things like you did before at the last meeting. But
I have to clean the house first.
You do that the day before. Do that the day before.
One room. Clean one room.
I don't have a clean room.
But everybody, no, Glennie, you ought to see my house. I'm having remodeling done, and every room is upside down.
Yes.
But anyway, I think that would be something for us to look into, is having our Black History event on Zoom. And like I said, the presentations that everybody gave before, would be excellent. And that's your family history and stuff. And you know, we learn a lot from each other. We're on here researching our families and stuff, but you know, every time I go to a meeting, I learn something from you guys too. You know, about how you done this particular research, or how you found this, or how you found that, or how you knocked down a brick wall. And that's what it's all about, us all helping each other. So I think if we do the exact same thing that we done at our last meeting, that it would work out. Anyway, I'll send an email out and see who's interested in doing that, and we could set that up. Also, the second Saturday in October, Donice is going to be doing a presentation. She's practicing and stuff, and she wants to run her presentation that she's going to be presenting at one of the conferences. She wanted to do it with us first. So she will be doing a presentation at our next meeting.
And what date is that?
November. Anybody have a calendar?
Oh, I think it is.
November
12.
14th? 12th, 14th?
I think it's 12.
The 12th is a Thursday.
November the 14th,
Okay, November the 14th.
Okay.
the second Saturday, right?
Right.
Yeah, the 14th.
Yeah, 14th.
Okay.
And the presentation is on what? What's the presentation on?
Marty, you want me to do that now?
No, what is the name? What is it going to be on?
I'm doing it, and what it's going to be on, it's called Me and My DNA Cousin. And I'm going to be talking all about DNA and explaining what is DNA and why do we use DNA. And I use my cousin, she's my DNA cousin from Chicago. And I use that to explain why do we do DNA. And once you get your DNA,
I was on another conference call.
How do you organize your DNA?
I was trying to mute her while I listened to you because
somebody else talk. And can you hear me? Because somebody else is talking.
I couldn't mute it.
Yes.
Okay, and then finally, how do you use your DNA cousins to find enslaved
Hey,
ancestors?
let me straighten this out. We just had another guy just come on, Eric Ferdinand. Let me get him up to snuff. Hey, Eric. So he just signed.
Yeah.
Eric.
Yeah.
Okay, you can hear me?
Oh yeah.
Okay, turn down your ringer. You just now entered a meeting, and I want to introduce you because we were in the middle of a couple of things, but you're on now. Could you tell us just briefly? Excuse me, Donice. Eric, could you tell us a little bit about yourself and your purpose for joining the meeting, please?
Oh, my name is Eric Ferdinand Walters. Originally from British Guyana, South America. We live in the States in '76. Army vet, airborne. I got involved with this organization because of my friend Joe Garrett and Miranda Hazard. They invited me to come. Actually, they didn't invite me. They told me they were going and see a show, I think about Harriet Tubman. And I'm like, oh, okay, shoot. So I invited myself. I think it was a show, yeah. And I invited myself, and that's when I was introduced to it and became very,
can you turn the phone on?
To find out more about it. I've already had built a family tree because I was always curious of how we ended up in South America. You know, I know how we ended up there. It was the slave trade, but I wanted to find out more about the family aspect of it because my name is German, and you know, I don't remember the Germans being that heavy into the slave trade like the Brits and the Spaniards and the Portuguese were, and the Dutch. So I started doing research years ago, and you know, it's fun. I like learning about where we came from and who we connected to in the world and who we related to. So I'm enjoyed my time with the organization. I did the DNA test. I think they are Ancestry.
I'm in a meeting.
And
I'll
that
call you back.
narrowed me down for being in, that narrowed me down for being in, what's it, Northwest Cameroon area. That's where it says my original relatives are from. And that's just a quick, short synopsis of Eric.
Hey, Eric, where are you located at?
Me up in Spring Valley.
Okay, cool. You're right here. And this is the power of this program. You know, we're in our own kingdoms and queendoms. We're in our own comfort zone, and we're communicating. We're taking care of business. Hey, thanks, Eric. Denise, continue.
Yeah, as I was finishing up, hi Eric, by the way. I was talking, it will be about DNA cousins. So about DNA cousins and what you can learn from DNA cousins. And I would, if you would get a lot more out of it, if you go back into your tree right now and make sure that you have all your cousins on your tree, all your parents' cousins on your tree, and all your grandparents' cousins on your tree. So you'll make more sense to you if you go back and make sure that's all done on your tree.
Okay, so that's going to be what our presentation is about, DNA, and that should be interesting. I know a lot of people, we're always having, it seems like every meeting that we have, DNA always comes up. So it ends up being something else, but we always have DNA in there. So that should be a nice presentation. And just to let everybody know, I'm sorry, Marcy?
What date is that? What
The
date is that?
14th, November 14th.
Okay. And that's our next meeting date.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And I was going to give an update on the Family History Center, but I don't know if they're not using their family history emails or not, but I haven't received anything from them. So I don't know what's going on. The last time I was in that area, I went by the Family History Center. It doesn't look like anything's going on, but before the last update that I had, I think most of the construction was finished. The only thing they were waiting on was the computer lab. And most of the computers that they were going to get was from Roots, and they were going to install those computers in the Family History Center. So I don't know if that have even been done. So I have no report really to give you at this time.
Roots Tech is going to be virtual this year, and if you want to, everybody can go to it.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay. The other thing that I was going to bring about advertisement on Facebook, that seems to be really generating people and people's interests and stuff. So whenever we have a meeting, I will continue to advertise it on Facebook. And okay.
When we have people from that, will they be included with this meeting? And they're not members?
They could be invited. When we just have our regular meeting, all the public's invited, so they would be invited if they would like to come, because I had a couple of people that had told me that they would like to come to our meetings, but it clashed with other things they were doing at the time.
Now, Margaret, when we started out, we had the original group, and then we had the friends, and then are we back to the original group? Because we have the stuff that's on Yahoo, and then things that are on Facebook, and I can't get into one of them at this point for some reason, and it seems like we have so many that are on the Facebook group, but not as many on the Yahoo group.
Well,
So are
basically,
The Yahoo,
basically what's happening, it wants to be determined what is the privileges, what are the privileges of being a member? What do we have that other people don't have? We want to try to keep the core foundation solid. Now that's pretty much what the question is, what I see going on here. Could you clarify, Captain?
So
Glennie?
you,
Yes, clarify
oh,
that.
you're talking to me.
Yeah.
You
Oh, for God's sake. God, I was a captain for a minute. Yeah, I was asking that because, we pay for membership. Okay. So seem like to me there should be some distinction between what we are and what the one that's on Facebook are. And what are their obligations or something. I mean, um, we are two different entities somehow. So we need to distinguish us from them. If they are going to get on there and they are free, what is the purpose of us paying membership? So what do we do?
And membership is the only source that we have for financial assistance or to buy paper or anything, stamps, ink.
Madam President, can we hear your response?
yes. Okay, the Facebook page, that's informational page, information that we put out there, and other people who join that page are able to put information out there. That's one of the tools used to draw members in, people who are interested in getting in our group and seeing what we do. Some of the information that I put out there, a lot of people, asked about it. It's not part of being a part of the group per se, but it's being uh, informational tool to put information out there about what we do and how we do it. And that purpose of that. The Yahoo group is an email group of all of our members, plus people who have came to our meetings at one time or another. So everybody in the Yahoo group are not members either.
What?
Now, I have a
Everybody on the Yahoo groups that receive our emails are not members.
Yeah, and at one point we were going to take the ones that had not paid off, remember?
Yeah, that's what we had talked about, and we had also talked things that we're doing and stuff. Maybe they'll, get interested. We want to. Well, I think we want to put our names out there. A lot of people say they don't know. The more that we're out there, the more people would learn and want to come and want to learn something and see our presentations and stuff. That's how I feel. Just like on Thursday nights when I go down to the research center and do presentations and stuff, I've been doing that to draw members in, and it has. People come down there and they see the presentations and stuff, and they want to know what our group's about, and they do. They come to our meetings. So, I mean, I just figure the more that we're out there floating around, the more interest that we would generate with the public out there. That's my thinking.
Okay, I have a question, Marty, on that. Oh shoot, don't tell me I'm gonna lose it. On the ones that we see, okay, as far as dues paying members are gonna be the only one that can vote on anything, officers and stuff like that, right?
Right.
Okay, because where the confusion comes in for me sometimes is when I see it, I guess, I don't know whether they join our Facebook group or what group they join, but I know sometimes you put on there, welcome our new members. And that's where the confusion comes in when it said, welcome our new members. And, I guess maybe we should kind of say, welcome our new Facebook members or something like that, because when you say welcome new members, it makes think that our group is really, really big or whatever, that all these people are members. So that was just my concern.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what? That message is a message that's generated. So maybe we could figure out how to change that, because that it does say that, but it's something that's just automatically generated when somebody comes in and joins the group and everything. And most of the people that are in that group are genealogists from other areas and stuff. They're from all over, all over the United States. And a lot of stuff that I post or other people post on there, they share it with their group. So it's not like they're all in San Diego and think they're a part of our group. They're genealogists from all over.
I have a question, Marty. On your mailing list, when you send out your initial list, email list, that list, it excluded some of your members. Was that out of your not your heart, but some of your members didn't get that first email. And so what we've been doing is circling the wagons to make sure we're all on the same page. When we do send out this information, they go to the members, but some of your core members didn't get your initial email. Well, why was that?
I have no idea, because I done a check not too long ago to see if people were getting emails and stuff, and I didn't get any indication. I saw that Glennie said that she didn't get get an invite. I went on Yahoo. Glennie was still on there. There was a person that wanted us to delete them. I can't find their name, but I found Glennie's name on there, and I don't know who else said that they didn't get
Marcy.
any.
I didn't.
You didn't?
I did not get an invite.
Well, have you been getting the other emails that I've been sending out?
Yeah.
Nope.
No?
I haven't. And
You haven't, Marcy?
it may not be you, Margaret. It may be.
I'm sorry?
I said it may not be because I'm not on your list. It may be because I'm having a problem with receiving information in my email. And I called the store and the customer care, and there was something wrong with my settings. So once they fixed it, I could see the emails that I have been missing. But then I closed down for the evening and then turned it back on a little bit later so I could read them, and they were gone again. So there's something, a glitch or some kind in my phone.
Go on, Otis. Go, Otis.
No, I took a quick break to try to find some other information that I wanted to pass on, and I haven't been able to find it. And my wife was walking in and just started to talk to me. That's when I raised my hand. So I really wasn't trying to get your attention. I was trying to stop her, and I didn't find what I was looking for.
So basically, me being, the messenger, God being the source, we want to get a list that we all speak in the same language. We're coming together. We're going to need a list, Marty, email list that is the list that we send information out to, so everybody gets it. That's where we're at now. We're putting it all together. I want to make sure we're speaking the same language. We don't want anybody left out. Because all these things here, people like sausages, Italian and German, and they like sausages, but they don't like, if they saw how it was made, they'd have a little distaste for it. So that's what we're doing. We're putting together a meal, but it's a challenge in the beginning, but it will get better. And these are some of the challenges we want to bring out now and be transparent. And so that going forward, we're speaking the same language.
Over here.
Go ahead, Joe.
To help us with this meeting, I suggest that we all mute our lines unless we're about to talk, because there's a lot of feedback because we can hear telephone rings.
I
We can
can shut.
hear
Okay, I shut
extra
Esther off.
white car and conversations and everything. We can hear everybody else's
Yeah.
feedback
I
and
see what you
background
mean. I
noises.
see what you mean.
And it just be nice if everybody mute their lines unless they're about to talk. That's all. I still love you guys.
That's much better.
Okay. Continue, Marty.
Okay. Okay, as far as I know, I done a check about the emails and stuff some time back, and I thought that was all straightened out. I didn't know anybody was excluded, or I don't know how they got excluded, because when Lenny had put a message out there, she didn't get it. I went on there and I was saying, well, dog, maybe when I took Milton off, maybe I took her off by accident, but I didn't. So I don't know why she didn't get it. And not only that, not only the emails, I also put it on Facebook and tagged everybody in the group. So if they didn't get it on Facebook, I tagged everybody, just like I did this meeting right here. So I don't know. And I'm trying. Okay.
I don't know, is something probably wrong with my settings and I gotta learn how to fix it. But when you send me the email, like you sent the attachments, you know, for the agenda and the minutes, for some reason when I go on, it can pull it up and read it. But to try to print it, I can't print it. It goes through different stages like it wants me to. If I hit print, it'll come up with the page that says, sorry, there's no preview available. Print this file. Please use print as PDF in the viewer. And I have no idea what that means. It looks like you probably can't see it. That's what the page looks like. And I don't know what it, I don't know why I have that problem, but I'll have to find out how to work it out.
You're muted, Jerry. You're muted. Everybody, Jerry, we can't hear you. You're muted.
Okay, now can you? I'm unmuted now, right?
Yes.
Okay. I have a company that
you unmuted. Unmuted, yes.
Okay, I have a company who does my technical support. They're called Nerd Computers. They're on 39th and University, El Cajon Boulevard, and I'll be forwarding that information to you so that if you need any kind of technical advice, sometimes it's over our head. We need pros to come in, and they're a real good service for help with your computers and help with other things.
You know what? I could send that email out, Jerry, because you gave the information to me, but I haven't had a chance to go by there and take my computer.
Okay,
because I have a new computer on my old computer. I will. I'll send it out to the group because I just haven't had a chance to do it yet.
Thanks, Marty.
But I need to because all my old stuff is in my computer and I can't open it up. So I'll send that out, the information, the address and telephone number and the guy's name to you guys. Okay. If somebody needs them. Okay. And actually, you know what, too? I was going to ask people in the group about their expertise. What are they really good at that they could share with the group? Because Johnny was our technical person, and he hasn't been to the meeting in months and months and months. So I don't think he'll be coming back. So if anybody's good in that field, and just like if somebody's good at something that they want to like technical or whatever, let us know and we could put you down. Also, future presentations. I'm going to be sending out a sign up for individuals to do future presentations, and I hope you guys sign up to present your family history, what you've learned, any brick walls that you've done and how you done it. Just any kind of information that you would like to share about your research and how you got to where you're at. So I'll be sending that out. So if everybody, because like I said, in this group, everybody should be able to give a presentations. And you guys showed me at our last meeting that you really put your foot in doing that. Not only the presentations, the display boards that you guys done are excellent.
Marty, what is the status of our vice president?
I don't know. Actually, we should be voting on new officers. We should have been doing that, but after everything came down with the pandemic and stuff, just everything's just been on hold. I talked to him once in the last several months, and he said he was still interested. He was coming back, but he hasn't done that yet. So he recently got married, and I don't think he's coming back.
I think his main interest now is probably the other group, the Buffalo Soldiers.
Buffalo Soldiers, yeah.
That's probably his main thing now.
Okay, so that's kind of it. What I have on the agenda. Anybody have anything that they would like to share, or any of their brick walls or research that they've done or finds that they've made in their research?
I have a question regarding what you were just talking about us about electing new officers. Can't we do it on Zoom?
Yes.
So
yes, we can.
maybe we should try to plan on having it. We normally do it at the beginning of the year. Marcy, is it too late? It's too late already, right?
Well, actually, we usually.
I can't hear you, Marcy.
We're supposed to have our meeting in October and vote in November. The executive board has a meeting to see who's interested in being an officer, and then we'll get together and vote on that. Select the members who want to be a chairperson. Then in January, they take office. And remember this is coming up on 2 years. This is the 4th year for us, the ones that already are members. So coming up will be a whole new set. Of course, Cecile has been on for about 8 years. Probably. She keeps taking up the cross, holding the money. So I don't know if we want to still keep her or if she's even willing to stay. She's actually almost in a paying position. However, we also need a sergeant of arms because we do get kind of carried away. I was reminded of that.
The captain can do that one.
You'll be the one that's paying the most money.
Leave that out.
Okay. So we need to take care of that, and we need to set a time for doing that.
the current executive board. But with the new members, I don't know who might be ready for that.
You think maybe we could work on it to get it done by the beginning of the year? Because we're not going to get to have the luncheon. Marcy, you muted or something.
I thought not. You can't hear me?
Now I can.
Oh, okay. But who would be there? It would be Margaret, Vice President, myself, Bill.
Huh?
And you.
What are you asking? Put the phone somewhere else, Marcy. Something is wrong.
How about that?
I can hear you now. We're seeing the fan.
Is that okay?
Yeah, but I see the fan.
Hey, Madam President, your opinion on this. Your opinion, Marty.
Where's Marty?
No, that sounds fine. We could get something before the first of the year. We have time with, well, it's November.
Do you have a charter?
No.
Or do you have bylaws?
You have
Yeah,
bylaws?
but we
Yes.
It should be in the bylaws.
Yeah, but that's so out of whack.
We have a constitution and a
without
set of bylaws.
Without reinventing the wheel.
We have amendments.
Excuse me. Otis, you have the floor, Otis.
Okay.
Okay, Otis.
Go on, Otis.
Don't want to reinvent the wheel, but it might be advantageous to see what your rules and bylaws say about officers when they should be instated and things like that, and get that so that people like me know what your board should consist of and what it is right now, and then move forward from there. And we're meeting once a month, and if the new officers are supposed to be installed in January, that means that we should really know by now who those people are or who is being put up for those positions, so that come December we can vote. Come January we install. So we're sort of a little bit behind.
Yes.
But we can catch up.
Yes.
So if you can check your rules and your bylaws to see what the conditions are for appointing people, how large the board has to be, what your quorum numbers are, get all that stuff put to bed, and then we can, just get back on track and proceed.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we can do it, but it'll be a rush.
Yes, Marcia. Yeah. Be brief, Marcia. Be brief.
Okay. I don't know who has those records.
I could probably find the bylaws. Margaret, you got bylaws, I'm sure.
Yeah, and you know what? I know I have some on my computer, but I'm locked out of my other computer. But I'll probably have them on a hard copy also. But I know I have them in my computer. Let me check some of my memory sticks and see if I have it on there. But I do have them.
And I also want to add this. Just 1 minute, Otis. I want to add this. Now we have used this platform 3 times now within 2 weeks. So we do have the technology to, as Otis says, get this behind us. We're not locked into one meeting a month, especially with this format. So if we have to kick it up to two meetings in November, fine. Two meetings in December, I'm for it. In order for us to get on track by the first of the year, and by that time we'll all be up to speed. But we don't want to wait too long. Wait broke the bridge. Go on, Otis.
Yeah.
That's essentially what I was going to say. With this platform, doing things on Zoom and doing things virtually, it doesn't have to be once a month, like Fred, like Jerry said. So what we could do is schedule a Zoom meeting every couple of weeks, or even every week if you wanted to, just to get us by this hurdle. Get this hurdle cleared, and then we can go back to doing things the way you've always done it, because everything will be in place like it should be.
So what if we schedule a meeting for next weekend? By then we'll have the bylaws. Everybody should probably have one. We can have it emailed to each person. And
No,
discuss
no,
that.
no.
No?
Think this thing out. If anything, you have like a committee of somebody, 2 or 3 people. We don't want to go big, not now. Opening this up to a whole bunch of people. Maybe the board might meet, the people who are, or the officers, and y'all come up with something and have a presentation for us on the 14th.
Okay. Who do we have?
We're close to the election. We got a lot of things going on. We got to let this air clear.
Okay. So the board should meet in a week.
And have something to present to us on the 14th, have a plan. And then we can meet the 2 weeks after the 14th, and then 2 weeks after that, then we can go on that every other week to cross the T's and dot the I's. Okay, Madam
But
President.
the officers, the board should meet.
Go on.
Yeah, it should be the board. It should be the board. We can meet before our regular meeting on the 14th.
Yeah. Let me know and I'll coordinate it.
To get a nominating. Okay.
All right. Look here.
Okay.
We're gonna go to closing comments. We're gonna go to closing comments.
I really wanted to share something before you guys leave. Can I share this one thing?
Yeah. Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna put on share screen. Let's see, host. Oh, I can't share anything.
Okay, let me check. Let me check mine. Let me check that for you.
Okay.
Now, there you go, Denise.
Okay, let's see.
You can share now.
On my whiteboard. Where does it have to be? Oh, there it is. All right, I can't. It won't go over. All right, so that's what I'll just tell you. Oh, there it is. I got it. Okay, can you see it? Can everybody see it?
No.
No.
Let's see. Oh, I have to go share now.
There you go.
Okay, now you can see it. Okay, so I don't know if you've heard of this before. I was at a conference. I went to the conference. I went to the African American History and Genealogy Society conference in Virginia. It was virtual. And so they have this group called the Sons and Daughters of the United States Middle Passage. It's in Washington, D.C. And so what you do is you would get this together and prove that you had an enslaved ancestor. So it's like DARS, the Daughters of the Revolution. But now this is different. This is for proving that you had, they call them heroes, that were enslaved ancestors, and you have to fill out all this paperwork. So I'm having to go through and figure out, they call Forced Hero Americans, and I have to fill all of his names and places, then I have to go through and do all the work as far as the lineages and proof. When I'm done, I'll be able to be a member of the society. So I think it'd be something interesting to look at, because I'm really having to delve into all my genealogy and make sure I have all my paperwork, all my marriages, all my birth certificates, and all those, all the way from me back to my second great grandfather, who was my enslaved ancestor. So it's something we might want to look at, doing together as a group one time. It's really interesting. I just wanted to put that out.
Thank you, Denise. So close it
For
out.
some reason, I didn't get it.
Yeah, close it.
I didn't either.
Close it
Is
out
this
on your
something you could
screen.
email, Donnie?
Yeah, I can email the application so you can see it. I'll email you the whole
Okay.
a whole website so you can see it. It's
Okay,
very,
okay. Okay,
it's kind of like the reparations thing, but you know, a little bit more detail.
okay.
And this is something that we're going to have to be able to do. Like when Donice went to show that the presentation, we weren't able to see it. But that's what this process is. We have to get a little better at it, practice at it. So when you want to share your screen with everybody, you'll be allowed to do it. So we got to practice, 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 practice. Madam President, it's just your call.
Okay. Anyway, it was nice seeing everybody. Haven't seen everybody in a while, so it was nice seeing everybody. Jerry, once again, thank you for hosting this meeting. Again, thank you, Otis, for taking the minutes from last month. So everybody else can give your closing comment.
Okay, we'll start off with Esther.
I think Esther might have left us.
No, she's
No,
muted.
she has to unmute.
Oh,
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Oh.
Esther.
Okay. I enjoyed the meeting. I'm looking forward to more training, and I just want to continue. I think it went well.
Thank you, Esther.
Thank you.
Miranda.
Hi, everybody. It was, like everyone, excuse me, like other comments have already been said. I enjoyed the meeting as well. It was good to see everyone, and I look forward to our next one.
Cecile.
I enjoyed the meeting also. Very informative. I'm learning something new each. And I just think I'm something now that I can get on Zoom by myself. And Marty, I sure do miss eating.
Hey, I think my going up today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Kim's husband was in a motorcycle accident, so I might just run up there, and if I do, I'm gonna stop by where. I'll call you if I do.
Okay.
Glennie.
Oh, I'm gonna learn how to talk lower. I holler all the time because I talk to nobody. I enjoyed the meeting. I think it was very productive. And for a Southern girl from a 2-room schoolhouse to all of this new technology, I think I'm learning a lot. And I'm looking forward to all the new things we're gonna run across coming out here.
Thank
you all.
Denise.
I really enjoyed the meeting, and I'm happy to see so many people. So it's exciting to see so many people.
Joe.
I enjoyed myself with this meeting.
And you're practicing what you preach, aren't you? Unmuting yourself.
Yes. I am quite familiar with Zoom and how some of the things work, but I count it as a blessing to see you guys each week or every time we get in a meeting. It's a blessing to see you guys, and I look forward to learning new things. Even if I know something, I have learned to be quiet because you never know what you're going to miss or what you're going to learn from anybody. So I never take that for granted, and I'm always looking to learn new things. And you guys always never let me down. I always learn something new, and I thank you. And that's what I appreciate you. And
I have a question for you. I got a question for you. Are you available to do some training and help some of our inexperienced people, bring them up to snuff with this Zoom?
Yes. First, I will start with
a one-on-one.
I'm available. I don't know everything, but I know some things that I can share that with what I know.
Okay, and that's what we'll do. We'll have a little exercise in our next meeting to have a little area for where we can show some demos. Hey, thanks, Joe. Otis.
Glad I came. I think the group is an interesting group. I enjoyed this meeting. I'm going to try to pull back on my rules and regs things. My wife says I get too wrapped up in that stuff sometimes. But I think with those things, it would keep us on track. But I'll try to cool it a little bit.
No, you're like our referee. That's good. Thanks, Otis.
That's good.
Yeah.
Come on, Marcia. Damn, I didn't mute her, or did I?
Yeah.
There she goes. Unmute Marcia. She's muted. Okay.
Okay, is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Is that okay? I'm glad we had the meeting. I do know that we need to put a little more stress back onto the rules and regs. We got off a couple of years ago, and we keep seeing so we keep restarting. So this time I hope we get back on track. And I miss having these conversations. It keeps my brain active, and I'm not in such a fog all the time. So I'll see you on the 14th, and the members, I'll see you before that so that we can work on some of the things that we've been talking about.
Thank you, Marcia. Renee?
Yes, this has been a pleasure, and it's kind of like a bittersweet for me because I have been wanting forever to be a part of the meetings, the monthly meetings, but I have a conflict on the second Saturday. So the bitter part is all of the good feelings and nice experience from this meeting, I won't be able to participate in. I miss dearly the Thursday gathering that we were having and look forward to that happening again. And it's just good to see everyone. Morris is here, both of us are here. And just really nice to be a part of this meeting. And thank you.
Thank you. And maybe the next time you might call Hollywood and be prepared for when we can see your face.
You know, the first time I did Zoom, it was for my Bible study, and they said, Renee, you're not on video. I said, well, that was by design. So I tried to be a part of it because it does distract when people have the little black and white. I know. So I will put efforts towards that.
Thanks, Renee.
That's the beauty too, seeing how colorful and beautiful we all are. You all are.
Eric? Eric, can you hear me?
Give me a second. Got to get that unmute thing going. I'm on an iPad.
Yeah, your closing comments, please.
Oh, no, I'm glad to be here. That's it.
Well, we're glad to have you, and we'd like to see you too when they're, the next time around.
Oh, here you go. I'm sorry.
Oh, man. Yeah, you can turn it back off.
That's cool.
I don't have a sexy back rung like Joe does. I got my sisters back there. Muhammad Ali.
Thanks, Eric. Thank you very much. So there it is.
No problem.
There it is, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for participating. And it was an awesome meeting, and this carried forward. So it's all good. It's all God. See you the next time.
Was there a name? Jerry?
Yes.
Jerry?
Yes.
I have the name Gwen Chamberlain and Joe Garrett. I've seen Joe. Where's Gwen?
Oh, we'll cover that after the meeting. We're shutting it down now. Okay. We'll get that after the meeting.
Okay.
Hey, Madam President, getting closing comments?
Is she still there?
No, she's not.
No, I think I gave mine already.
Okay.
No, she left earlier.
All right, everybody.
Okay.
Hey, thank you very much for this meeting.
All right. Bye-bye.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
God bless.
Bye.
You still there, Jerry?
Yes, I am.
I am going to close.
Thank you, Marcia.
Okay.
Madam President, Marti Lewis. We had a very informative meeting. I look forward to the next one. It's all good. It's all God. Peace.